Guys, it's finally here. The playoffs are here. We've got 4 WNBA matchups to break down today. And before we dive in, I just want to say thank you. We finally hit the 2,000 subscriber mark. I appreciate all of you for supporting this channel. Now, comment below and tell me who you think is going to win it all. For me, I've been saying it all regular season. The Minnesota Lynx are one of the top teams in the league. But don't forget about the Las Vegas Aces. They're on fire, closing the season with 16 straight wins, and they might not be done yet. Those are the only 2 teams I feel have a legit shot to win it all. So drop your predictions in the comments, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and let's kick off the playoffs. Golden State Valkyries versus Minnesota Lynx, team comparison. The Minnesota Lynx hold the edge in scoring, averaging 86.1 points per game compared to the Golden State Valkyries' 77.7. Golden State does have the upper hand in rebounds, but Minnesota controls the pace with 23.3 assists per game against Golden State's 18.5. Given the experience and efficiency of the Lynx, it would be surprising if Golden State managed to take even a single game in this opening round. Spread: Minnesota, -12.5. The Lynx's offense is deeper, faster, and more balanced, which makes them the safer side to cover such a large line. Golden State tends to struggle against high-scoring teams, and Minnesota has consistently proven they can build and hold double-digit leads. With playoff intensity turned up, the Lynx should maintain control and cover the spread. Total: over 147.5 points. In 3 of the 4 regular season meetings between these teams, the final score cleared this number. Minnesota's ability to push the pace combined with Golden State's effort to keep up should keep the scoring elevated. Even if nerves show for the Valkyries, the Lynx alone can push this game toward a higher total. Moneyline: Minnesota Lynx. The Lynx have the stronger roster, more playoff experience, and greater scoring consistency, making them the clear pick to win outright. Golden State may show energy in their first postseason run, but Minnesota's defensive structure and star power give them the advantage to close this out. Expect the Lynx to hold serve at home. Player prop suggestions: Courtney Williams, over 12.5 points. Williams didn't go over this number in her last 2 games, but those came after Minnesota had already locked in the top seed, so she wasn't playing at full throttle. She has been reliable throughout the year, and when she scores in double figures, Minnesota's offense typically clicks at its best. This playoff setting sets her up to push past the line. Janelle Salon, over 1.5 3-pointers made. Salon has consistently shown she can knock down 2 or more threes when given volume. Her last outing against Minnesota was quiet, but that was in a game where Golden State had little to play for. Expect her to look for her shot from deep, as the Valkyries will need her spacing to compete. Indiana Fever versus Atlanta Dream team comparison. During the regular season, these 2 teams faced each other 4 times, splitting the series 2-2. Indiana comes into the playoffs dealing with several key injuries, while Atlanta is healthier overall but will be without Taylor Thierry. Even though the Fever are short-handed, they showed growth toward the end of the year, while Atlanta's strong record was helped by wins against weaker opponents. Spread: Indiana +7.5. Despite being underdogs, the Fever have a chance to keep this game closer than the line suggests. Their recent improvement shows they can fight even with injuries, and Atlanta may not dominate as easily as expected. Taking Indiana with the points feels like the stronger position here. Total: over 159.5 points. Both teams have the offensive pieces to push the score higher, especially in a playoff atmosphere. Even if Indiana leans heavily on Aliyah Boston, Atlanta's pace and perimeter shooting can drive the total upward. A high-scoring contest looks likely with both sides trading baskets. Moneyline: Indiana Fever. While Atlanta is favored at home, Indiana offers intriguing upset potential. Out of the 4 playoff games this Sunday, the Fever look like the underdog most capable of stealing a win. If Boston delivers a big performance, Indiana has a shot at pulling it off. Player prop suggestions: Aliyah Boston, over 13.5 points. For Indiana to have a chance, Boston must shine on both ends of the floor. She needs to be strong in rebounding, scoring, and distributing to keep the Fever competitive. Her ability to elevate her play makes the over appealing. Ryan Howard, over 2.5 three-pointers made. Howard finished the season on fire from beyond the arc, regularly hitting multiple threes. Atlanta will count on her perimeter shooting to stretch Indiana's defense. Expect her to continue that rhythm and clear the line. New York Liberty versus Phoenix Mercury team comparison. In the regular season, the Liberty and Mercury faced each other 4 times. Phoenix won 3 of those matchups, taking the season series 3-1. New York finished with a scoring differential of plus 179, averaging 84.4 points per game. Phoenix was also efficient, scoring 82.8 per game with a plus 118 differential. Both teams rank among the top in the league for three-pointers made per game. Spread: Mercury plus 1.5. Phoenix has already proven they can handle New York, winning 3 out of 4 matchups during the regular season. Playing at home should give the Mercury even more confidence, especially in a playoff environment. With that history and home advantage, Phoenix looks very capable of staying within the spread or even pulling off another win. Total: over 164.5 points. Both teams are averaging over 80 points per game, which points toward a high-scoring matchup. The Liberty and Mercury also rely heavily on the three-pointer, which can push the score up quickly. With the playoff stage adding intensity, it's very likely this game clears the line of 164.5 points. Moneyline: Mercury. Even though the Liberty are listed as the favorite, Phoenix's success in this head-to-head series cannot be overlooked. Winning 3 out of 4 during the season shows they know how to disrupt New York's style. Add in home court advantage, and the Mercury have a strong chance to take the outright win. Player prop suggestions: Natasha Cloud, over 9.5 points. Cloud has consistently hit double digits in her recent games, and even when facing Phoenix on the road, she's managed to score effectively. With the Mercury's defense more focused on Sabrina Ionescu, Jonquel Jones, and Brianna Stewart, Cloud should have the freedom to find her shots and get into double figures again. Alyssa Thomas, over 8.5 assists. Thomas is Phoenix's leading facilitator, averaging 9.2 assists per game this season. She's recorded 9 or more in nearly all of her meetings with the Liberty, only falling short once with 8. For the Mercury to succeed against New York, her playmaking and ability to keep the offense flowing will be essential, making the over on 8.5 very realistic. Seattle Storm versus Las Vegas Aces team comparison. In the regular season, the Aces and Storm split the series at 2 wins apiece. But since then, Las Vegas has been on a historic run, winning 16 straight games to close out the regular season. Seattle has proven they can compete, but the Aces' dominance and momentum heading into the playoffs makes them the heavy favorite, especially with A'ja Wilson leading the charge. Spread: Aces negative 6.5. Las Vegas is riding a 16-game winning streak, showing no signs of slowing down. They've been covering spreads consistently thanks to their high-powered offense and improved defensive play. Seattle may fight hard, but with the Aces at home and Wilson in MVP form, Las Vegas has the clear edge to win by more than 6.5 points. Total: over 159.5 points. Both teams have enough offensive weapons to push this total higher. The Storm rely heavily on Nneka Ogwumike, while the Aces have Wilson, Jackie Young to keep the scoreboard moving. With playoff intensity and both sides looking to make a statement, this matchup has strong potential to go over 159.5 points. Moneyline: Aces. The Aces' 16-game win streak is the biggest factor in this decision. They've been dominant on both ends of the court, and playing at home gives them even more of an advantage. Seattle has talent, but Las Vegas has too much momentum and depth to bet against straight up. Player prop suggestions: A'ja Wilson, over 24.5 points. Wilson has been unstoppable heading into the playoffs, putting up big scoring nights while also controlling the boards. For Las Vegas to keep their dominance rolling, she'll need to set the tone early. With her current form, clearing 24.5 points is very realistic. Nneka Ogwumike, over 16.5 points. Ogwumike is the Storm's go-to option and has to produce for them to stay competitive. She's shown consistency in scoring and rebounding, often carrying a heavy load on offense. If Seattle has any chance to hang with the Aces, Ogwumike will likely go over 16.5 points. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a like, and always leave a comment. I truly appreciate all of you. Now, let's push for 3,000 subscribers this month. With your support, we can get there. I'll see you in the next breakdown.